Guys, I think they certainly can even the series tonight. And Goldie, you've been at practice the last couple of days. What's the mentality or what's the thinking here, how to get the puck past Jeremy Swayman? Because Boston's goaltender was excellent there in game one, just one got by him all night.
Yeah, if the Panthers weren't playing against him, he'd be a great story. But when you're playing against him, not such a great story. Look, the kid's been terrific. He's a young goaltender. But the Panthers have to get more traffic to the net. They were around the net in game number one, but they weren't actually at the net. They were on the sides. They were at the goal line. So, not easy to do. It's a force of will. The Bruins very good at boxing out, playing terrific hockey in front of the goaltender, but you got to take the eyes away. That is the number one thing tonight in game number two. Panthers went over a lot of the stuff in the last 2 days, and I think that's one of the top 2 or 3 things overall that they need to do better in game number two.
Turnovers were also a glaring issue in that game. How do they correct them?
Yeah, and that's another one of the issues. Just be smarter. I mean, that game was kind of an anomaly for this Panther team. They've been one of the best defensive teams in hockey all season long. They don't spend a lot of time in their own zone. And by the way, they did have the time of possession advantage in game number one. They spent enough time in the Boston zone. They just weren't at the net quite a bit. And then, as you mentioned, Mike, when you had those turnovers, it was quick and it ended up in the back of the net. I think this team, for whatever reason, especially once they got to the halfway point of that game and they scored first in the Kachuk goal, for some reason there was a little bit of a mental relaxation.
I was just going to say.
And that usually doesn't happen to this group. They're not panicked at all. I know some fans are. This team's not worried. They bounced back before.
Yeah, Sam Reinhart noted the mental relaxation you mentioned today in his press conference. We'll see if they can get back on track today with today's 7:30 puck drop. Again, you want to even this series before it heads to Boston over the weekend.